Hi, hello guys, good evening. If you can hear me, let me know. So I'm going to try and get myself ready. All right. No worries. Hi. If you can hear me, let me know. All right. Good night. Or should I switch this camera to something? I think I like this. Let me just use this. Hi. Hello. You guys can see me very well. All right. So I'm trying to set my camera. So we're going to start very soon. So quickly, tell me your name and where you're watching from. All right. Tell me your name and where you're watching from, so I can get to meet you guys. All right, we have Showun from Ikorodu. We have Taiwo from Ikiti. You're welcome. So I may not be able to mention everybody's name, all right, because there's a lot of you here, so I won't be able to mention everybody's name, right? But we have we got Peter from Mori. You're welcome. Abisola, awesome, awesome. So time is gone. God of vengeance, won my battle for me. God of miracles, has won my battle for me. God of vengeance, has won my battle for me. I'm a winner man, I'm a winner man. He has won my battle for me. I'm a winner man, I'm a winner man. All right, so we're waiting for other people to come on. All right, so just allow a few minutes. I want my body for me. I don't know what a miracle. What a miracle. What a miracle. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. What a miracle. What a miracle. All right, if you can see my screen, just let me know. All right, if you can see my, I just started sharing my screen. I'm a winner, man. I'm a winner, man. Yeah, won my body for me. Who are you? I'm a winner, man. Yeah, won my body for me. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying the song, my song playing in the background. All right. Now with me, I like to begin everything with God because I'm a strong believer of God. All right. No matter how much you know, how much knowledge that you have, you still need the grace of God to succeed. All right. So, if you know you are, if you know you are here listening to me, and you see yourself as a winner, all right, I want to proclaim in the chat by saying, I am a winner. All right. So this is the ritual I like to do before every class. Now, people will say, oh, let's start. Now, I want to make something very clear. I want to, if you know you're a winner, you're going to be winning in 2023, winning against poverty, winning against financial lack, winning against, you know, borrowing from loaners. I want you to proclaim that I am a winner. Now, this is going to sound very stupid because you're going to be thinking, but oh, I'm not here for this for these things now. We are not in church now. Yeah, I get it, but like I said, I am a believer of. I believe so much in God. Like no matter what you do, you still need God in your life, all right? So I want you to proclaim to yourself that I am a winner. I am winning against. I'm winning against poverty in 2023. All right, I'm winning against financial hardship in 2023. All right, because the reason why I want you to do this is that you need to, they said there's power in your tongue, right? So words are very powerful. So you need to proclaim to yourself that this is possible because the only reason why you are here is because you want to win. All right. So I mean, you should believe in yourself enough to say, okay, I'm winning in 2023. I'm winning against poverty in the mighty name of Jesus. All right. Amen. All right. So we are going to start. I want to make something very clear also. I want to make something very clear. If you do not have enough data, this class is not for you because I don't want to be hearing what is it called? My data this, my data that. I don't have enough data. All right. So if you don't have enough data, obviously this class is not for you because anything that has to do with internet business, all right, you need data. So if you cannot spare your data, you rather use your data to watch Netflix or watch YouTube, some funny videos, then jokes on you. All right. So we're about to start right now. This is my screen. So if you can see my screen and you can hear me very well, just say loud and clear in the chat. You can see my screen. You can hear me very well. I'm very audible because I don't want to be going back and forth with, oh, can you hear me? Can you not hear me? All of those things. Once I start, I have started. All right. So let me know by saying loud and clear in your chat quickly. Okay. So one thing you should know is that this class is going to be for 1 hour, 30 minutes. And before the part where I'm going to actually teach you, I have to go over my student testimonials that I've mentored and my story. So, and the reason why I do this is to sieve out a lot of people because we have a lot of unserious people right here. All right, people who don't, want to make time for anything. So, the only way I know people who are serious is by going over my testimonials, my stories, because I believe anybody who is ready to learn, all right, will be willing to stick with you to the very end. So yeah, loud and clear so that we can start. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right. Everyone can hear me. So it's time to kick off. I'm going to turn off the chat so that we maintain our focus. Now, the best way. So if the chat doesn't go off, obviously maybe it's technical issue. Now, the best way you are going to enjoy this class is to have your phone like this, all right, just like this in landscape mode. We call it landscape. Let's turn your phone around so that you can have the full screen and enjoy everything. Now, let's begin. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I want to thank all of you for making time out to attend this webinar. I'm sure some people were not able to make it, all right, for some reasons or the other, but you are here, are able to make time for it. So here's me clapping to you and saying congratulations to you in advance. So today, what is the business of today? Most of you are here because you want to make money online. You want to gain financial freedom. You want to earn a stable income. All right, that will be enough to help you live comfortably in Nigeria or wherever it is. Now, there are a lot of ways you can make money online or earn income online. So I'm going to be showing you one of the ways in which I do personally, and that is how I make thousands of dollars typing simple emails for companies abroad while living in Lagos, Nigeria. So I am here in Lagos, right here in Lagos, Nigeria, somewhere in Lekki, and I work for companies abroad right from the comfort of my home, and I earn thousands of dollars. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the exact steps that I followed that anyone can use to go from zero to making their first $1,000 or making at least $1,000, which is over 750,000 naira on a monthly basis doing this. Now imagine you're earning over $1,000 working from the comfort of your home or with just your phone. That's over 750,000 naira on a monthly basis. I mean, imagine how that could change your life. All right. Now, all you need to do is your Android phone or whatever smartphone that you have. Okay. You have an Android phone, Infinix, Techno, iPhone, Samsung, whatever phone that you have, that is exactly what you need. You don't need anything else to do this. You don't need the laptop. If you have a laptop, it is fine, but you don't need the laptop. If you have a tab, it is fine. As long as you have any smart device, okay, you are good to go. And also, people used to wonder, oh, my English is not perfect when it comes to writing, when it comes to typing. All of this, it doesn't matter. As long as you can communicate in simple English, like you can write something and someone is going to understand what you are saying in English, you are good. All right. And also, it doesn't matter if you have never been paid to write before or you have never made any dime online, it is going to work for you. All right. Now, I want to make something very clear. There are some people here who feel like, everything is a scam. All right. Most people, anything they see online, they just label it as scam. And these kind of people, I don't blame them because it's your experience that determines your how you see things. Like for someone who has been exposed to a lot of fake pastors, the person will just assume that, oh, all pastors are scam. All right. And of course, we know all pastors are not scam, just based on your personal experience. So if you feel this way with online business too or making money online, I don't blame you. All right. So just close this presentation right now so that you don't waste your time, because some people, they're not ready to learn. They don't want you to tell them anything. They just tell you, don't mind those people. That's how they'll just be telling you stories, and that's how they'll just scam you of your money and all of those things. So if you're that kind of person, I mean, I would just advise that you don't waste your time, because I am not going to change your mind. Because I believe that, I used to say this thing: if somebody doesn't believe in God and you are preaching to that person about Jesus, about the Bible, you're just wasting your time, because nothing you are going to say will make sense to that person, because the person don't already don't believe that God exists. There are some people who don't believe God exists, right? So these people don't believe God exists, so there's no point wasting your time with them. So same with people who don't believe that money can be made online. All right, so I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to change your mind. Whatever it is that you want to believe in, it's fine. So the only people that I want to talk to are people who know or have seen or who believe that okay, it is possible for you to make money on the internet. All right. But the only problem is that they lack the right knowledge. They need the right information. So my goal is to steer you in that right direction, because what I've observed with people is that most people fail or lose money in this online thing because of the lack of right knowledge. All right, they don't have any direction. They lack the knowledge. That is why they are failing. That is why they are not making money online. And when you try to, teach them, they are always defensive. They feel like, oh, you want to scam them, all of those things. There are good information on the internet, and there are also bad information on the internet, depending where you are looking at from. All right. Now, before we proceed, I want to show you something very, very interesting. All right, something that people usually ask me, that, oh, is it possible that someone will pay you money, good amount of money for you to write for them? And I say yes. It is very, very possible. And these companies or clients that hire people to write emails, okay, they are everywhere on the internet. One of the places you can find them is on Facebook. So I'm just going to show you where you can find them on Facebook, so that you know that it is possible. In fact, I would advise that after the class, go to your Facebook account, go and do exactly what I'm going to show you right now, so that you can see things for yourself. I want every one of you to after the class, I want every one of you to be exposed that, wow, so these things are happening, I am not aware, right? Now, this is my Facebook account. So some of these clients, you can find them on Facebook. All right. So this is my Facebook account, Umoru Ibrahim. In case you want to connect with me, please be careful. There are a lot of scams, or people impersonating me. So be very, very careful when you look up my name, look at my picture, look at I have over 8,000 followers. All right, who follow me, who listen to me. All right. So I share a lot of content as regards making money, wealth building, and getting rich on the internet. All right. So when you get to your Facebook account, what you want to do is to find the search bar and search for copywriting jobs. Now, this is the group. This is a group on Facebook we call copywriting jobs. All right. So this is where you're going to get jobs, writing jobs, email writing jobs, where you can find these clients looking for email copywriters. The people that write these emails, we call them email copywriters. So there are many groups like this. This is just one of them. All right. So when you go to copywriting, it is a group. It's a public group. You can simply join. Nobody's going to ask you why. All right. You can see it's a public group. Anyone can see the group. Now, when you get inside the group, just put in the search bar inside the group email copywriter. Now, I want you guys to look at this. Now, I hope you guys can see this. This is Umza Rahman. Hello, I'm looking for a creative email copywriter to freelance on my email marketing agency. All right, so this client here is saying, oh, I'm looking for a email copywriter. Now, if you go down, what do you see? Look at this. This thing that says pay rate, $30 per hour. Now, if you are conversant with what is happening, if you're someone who knows what is abroad, all right, you know that sometimes, you can get paid by the hour. All right, you hear, if you have friends who have traveled abroad, oh, I'm earning so amount per hour, so they'll be paying you per hour, or sometimes they'll pay you per month on a contract base. So now this client is paying $30 every single hour you work with their company. All right. Now let's put that in naira. Dollar is, I think, 750 if it's not more than. That's 22,500 naira every hour. Now, here's the amazing thing. Nobody's going to be controlling your life, getting you to work like a slave. You can decide the hours that you want to work. I'm sure you if you have friends in the abroad, they will tell you that, oh, I'm working 5 hours at this job, and I'm working another job working 6 hours. All right. Or even if you don't have friends abroad, you'd have heard something like that before. Right? So you can also do the same thing here. You can say, okay, I want to be working just 10 hours in 1 week. All right. Now, this is times 10 hours. That's about 225,000 naira every single week you work with this clients. Now, let's put that in a month. In a month, that is over 900,000 naira in a month. So you see why you hear, your friends or, people travel abroad, and the next thing they start sending money home, and you're wondering what is happening. The good part is that they are earning in dollars. Now, what makes this one make sense is that you are not living abroad, but you are earning like someone who is living abroad, and your what you spend here is quite cheaper compared to what they spend abroad. I mean, if you live here in Nigeria, your rent is not. I mean, it's not. You cannot compare how much you pay for rent to people who live in the abroad. All right. So when you convert your money to naira, you are a big boy. You are making a lot of money. That is the trick. All right. So you can see this is another person need a B2B coding makeup writer hiring. So these are just people who own companies abroad looking for people to write emails for them. All right. And I mean, you can be a Nigerian, whatever you like. There are a lot of people right here in this group. You can see this is Praise. This is Praise guy is one of my mentoring students. Some of the people you see here are my mentoring students, right? So look at there are a lot of jobs here. You can see Mark Kelechi. Look at this. Mark Kelechi. That's to tell you that there are a lot of Nigerians in this group. Right? So I like to show people things like this so that they're exposed, so that they know that the world doesn't end in your house. Like things are happening out there, and without knowledge, you can't know these things. And my coach used to say, knowledge is light. All right. Now, I believe right now you know that these things are possible, right? Now I want to give you a very serious warning. You have seen the kind of money that you can make with this. But one thing you should know is that I am not going to introduce you to any platform that promise people money. All right, this platform where they will tell you put 50K and by the and collect 500K in 48 hours, or we'll be giving you 20% at the end of the month. All of those nonsense. That's not what I'm here for. We are here for serious business. Okay, so this presentation is only for people who are willing to put in the work required, because what you are going to be doing is you are working for a company, you are working for a client, you are doing work. Okay, you're offering a service. All right, so you offer a service and you get paid for what you do. So there's no magu magu here. You don't work, you don't get paid. It is that simple. So there's no magu magu right here. You are working for legitimate companies who sell products. All right, they hire you, you work for them. All right, and they pay you. So there's no magu magu here. So if you are a lazy person, you're going to be wasting your time. All right, so this is going to work for you if you are required to build a legitimate business online that's going to help you escape poverty and change your story. Right, and if you stay to the end of this presentation, you will be far, far ahead of those people who don't stay. And what do I mean by that? You see, there are people on this class right now who are going to, tell you, oh, this guy is just wasting my time. Oh, this guy is just talking stories and stories and stories. He's not even getting to the point. And they will leave. All right. And what happens is that they leave with incomplete information and go back to the life that they're always complaining about. Go back to the life where they're always begging their landlord for more time. Go back to the life where before you sleep at night, you have to think about all your financial worries and all of those things. All right. So staying to the very end of this program, of this class, ensures you get a complete package that will make you succeed and bring financial stability into your life. I mean, it's just less than 2 hours. Why can't you spend 2 hours for something for a class that is going to change your life, for an information that will possibly change your life? I mean, you can spend 2 hours watching Netflix, watching Hollywood movies, no problem. But when it comes to something like this, that is when you know that someone is wasting your time. All right. Now I'm going to go by a few testimonials. So students, this of students of people that are mentored, and the reason why I'm going to do that is to show you that this thing works. All right, provided that you are someone who is serious, it is going to work for you. Now this is Bakari, a student of one of my mentoring students. He's the student of University of Ilorin. On when we started working together, on his first email writing job, he got paid $600, and right now he's working with a client that's paying him $1,200 in a month. And if you convert that to naira, that's over 800,000 naira for a small boy that is less than 20 years old, that is still in school. All right, I think it's 100 level or 200 level. All right, we also have Ayomide, Ayomide is also my mentoring student. He was able to get his dream phone because he now get paid in dollars right for clients abroad. Maybe you have a dream phone you want to buy. This Samsung S22, S23, it is very expensive. No matter how much you save from your salary, it's going to take you months before you can buy. But when you are earning in dollars, where your monthly income alone, you are earning over 1 million naira, which you can see, you can buy whatever it is that you want to buy. You can buy your dream car. All right. This is also Fumilayo. Fumilayo is a lady, one of my mentoring students. All right. She's now a big girl, earning a lot of money or writing emails for clients. You also have Ibuka, who used to be a sales boy before writing emails changed his life. This is one of my favorite story. I like to share this guys with very well because it just proved that, see, as long as you are serious in life, right, and you're ready to act on information, your life can change in a twinkle of an eye. We also have Perpetua, who said, "You guys are a blessing to my new year 2023." Right, and I hope that as you're listening to me right now, I want to also be a blessing to you, right? And that's the reason why I'm doing stuff like this, because I was not born with this knowledge. It's something that I learned from somebody also. All right. If that person had not come out to teach people, I don't even know where my life would be. So that's why I'm coming out to teach people who are ready to listen. All right. No matter people will always insult you. That is quite normal. And we also have David, who is now comfortably taking care of his wife and kids because he will not get paid in dollars. Now, David is a married man. So, like, you can see this can work for different people, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, you're a young girl, you are married, you are single, you have kids, you have wife, you are a single mother, single parent. It's going to work for you as long as you are a very serious person. Now, this is David. David has a wife, he has kids, all right, he has a job. But of course, in Nigeria, you can't just depend on your job because tomorrow your company can say, "Oh, we don't want your service anymore," and you are back to square one. But when you have something you're doing on the side, even you will not be scared. You'll not be kissing your boss asses because you know that, okay, if anything happens, I still have something that is giving me money. All right, we have to look up. So I have a lot of testimonials I can show you. All right, so this is just to show you that this thing works as long as you take it very seriously. All right, now one thing you should know is that I am not those people that don't make money from what they teach. Maybe some of you have come across some people who are teaching you something and yet they are not even doing it. They're just coming to tell you, my friends say, or somebody I know is doing it and is making money. No, I'm teaching you. Everything I'm going to be teaching you right now is from my personal experience. I've made a lot of money doing this and I still make money doing this. Okay, so you can see this is one of my clients. You can see one of our chats. If you zoom in, you're going to see our chats, and you can see here. So this is one of this guy. This company is a technological company in the United States called RAP, WRAP. The tech company in the US. So this used to be their marketing director, and you can see our chat where I did a job for them. Now, this is some of the money that I've earned doing business online. All right. Now, the easy way I'm showing you this is to show you that there's no limit to what you can achieve. Now, some people will tell you, some people used to say, "Oh, it is Photoshop." Don't mind them. Now, I don't have any time. Like I said, I am not going to change your mind. I don't have time to convince people. If you like, believe. If you like, don't believe. It is none of my business, right? If you're not ready to be exposed to light, then sit down one place. Let people who are ready come forward. Now, this was over last year. I think last year October. I have stopped using my showing how much I earn because I don't like it personally. So, but I had to like show you what is possible. Now, in the month of October, which is last year, my account statement for 1 month was over 12 million naira, which you can see right here. Now imagine 12 million naira in 1 month. How is it going to change your life? What is it going to do for you? A lot. All right. But you're not going to start today and the next day you are earning 12 million naira. No, it takes time. But I'm just showing you that, see, no limits to what you can achieve. I'm earning more than that right now. All right. So the money in itself is beautiful. Right. I've been able to take care of my family, send my sisters, my parents were not able to take them to school. I have now put my sisters in school. In fact, I'm even removing them from a public school to a private school right now. And that is something I always want to do. I also give to charity, which is something I love. So, you can make enough money to take care of your family, your younger ones, make your family happy. All right. Now, why should you even trust someone you're meeting for the first time online? All right, you're meeting me for online for the first time. So why should you even, listen to me? Why should you even trust me? All right. Now, the thing is, one thing you should know is that I have a reputation to protect because of the kind of people that I'm involved with. All right. Now, this is me, right there to a multi-millionaire businessman in Nigeria. His name is Adim Isiapona. He's the COO of BetKing. This is him right here, BetKing Nigeria. And I was at a private meeting with them. In fact, if you have seen this movie called Brotherhood that features top Nigerian celebs like Foz, Zubi Michael, Basketman, he was part of the directors. And for me to be in a private room with this person shows that I have a lot of credibility. And secondly, I cannot mess up because I cannot. This kind of connections are something that you have to guard. All right, and for you to, and if, imagine if somebody like this find out that, oh, this guy is messing himself up online, they will not want to associate themselves with me again. All right, so I have a lot of reputation and credibility that I need to protect. So I cannot mess up. I cannot do stupid things or try to scam people. All right. So I hope that makes you feel very comfortable. All right. Now, some of you are going to think that maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm special, because when you talk to people about your success stories, how much you make, people always assume that, oh, that's how they will tell you now, and you don't, you find out that he's from a rich home or his uncle helped him, all of those things that people used to think. All right. And then you give up on yourself that, well, me, I'm from an average home. My parents are poor. I don't have anybody that's helping me. All of those things. See, I am like that. So I come from a poor background. My parents were not rich. The fact my parents were just, at least we could afford like 2 square meal every day. All right. So if you are someone that is thinking like that, I'm going to share my story on how I rose from nobody to become somebody in life through a business email writing. I want you to see yourself through my story. I want you to be inspired. That is why I share my story. All right. So it's to show you that, see, no matter your background or how tough life is for you right now, you can actually make it. You can actually become financially free. You can make good money that you can take care of your family without problem. Because, see, the internet is one of the best inventions that has ever happened to mankind, because there's a lot of opportunities that you can tap into that's going to make you become financially comfortable. All right, internet has given me a voice. When I go to family meetings, nobody will tell you, "Come on, sit down here," because you have money. So respect is going to come in, and also respect is something everybody craves. I'm sure you want that. So the internet has opportunities that can give you money that will earn you that kind of respect. So I'm going to quickly share my story. Now, if my story is going to annoy you, or you feel like I'm the time, again, you can simply leave. All right. Like I said, I'm using this as a filter to filter those people that that are not serious. Yeah, because I feel like if you can't be patient for someone to give you the real juice, it just means that you're not ready. So I used to work in a 9 to 5 job at the airport in Kano State. I was earning next to nothing, just like an assistant staff. You can see my picture right here. And I was living, so I was not getting paid. I was basically begging for a job because it was a government job. So I was hoping that one day, my luck is going to shine. But nothing happened for over 11 months. So at that time, I was living at the Coppers Lodge, and I shared a room with like 5 people. These 5 people, I don't know them, but you have to like condition. I think they say that condition make a fish bend. So I had no choice. So the only money I was using to survive was my alawi, which was 19,800, because I was also serving and also working. All right. And think about it. How much is 19,800? It cannot really do anything. All right. At some point, I had to start stealing my roommate's food to survive. I'm not proud to say that, but again, a condition make crayfish bend. I didn't have money for food anymore. So when people cook, I'll go to their pot and I would take their food. It was really, really that bad. All right, this was my condition then. Then one day, my mom called me that my dad is in the hospital for an operation. This is where, this was a turning point for me. Right, my dad was admitted in the hospital for an operation, and then my mom said, "Oh, I should try and send something home." Why? Because I'm the firstborn of my family. I'm the first son, and if you're the first son or you're the firstborn, I'm sure everybody knows what that means, right? Responsibility, a lot of them. All right, that's what my mom wanted me to do, and I was earning 19,800. Where am I going to get money from my dad hospital bills? That was the day I got fed up with poverty, and I swore that, man, I need to do something. Oh, something needs to be done because my dad is going to die if nothing is going to be done. So I swore that I was going to do anything legal to stop my dad from dying and change my story. All right. So, and I started looking for ways to make money online, right? Because I knew that people were making money online. Let me even try this thing. Just the way, I mean, everyone here, whether it's they have this condition, all right, maybe you are at the point where you are tired of life, you are tired of always begging your landlord, you are tired of always begging for money, you are tired of borrowing from loan apps, you are tired, you just want change. So you come across my advert on Facebook or YouTube, and now you're here, right? So that was something similar to what happened to me. I saw this guy on Twitter. All right, his name is Abdul Kawi. This guy is a Nigerian. He used to live in Ibadan, and he was making really good money working for clients, for companies abroad. And I was wondering, oh, how is this guy able to do it? All right. Now, because this guy is in Nigeria, I was intrigued, like, oh wow, how is this guy doing it? And then I sent him a message. All right. And the reason why had to send him a message because this guy was from the same, um, from a poor home. I think his parents were divorced and all of those stuff. So I sent him a message that, oh, I'm interested. You can see the message I sent to him. This is it. All right. And then he responded to me. So thank God he was holding a class. He was holding a class then. All right. And he was charging like 42,000 naira. So quickly I bought for 42,000 naira from a friend. I paid for his training. And the business of email writing, this guy taught me, an internet stranger, I've never met him before, changed my life. All right. So I went on to take it seriously because, like I said, it is one thing for you to learn something, and it's another thing for you to take it very seriously. All right. So I got my first breakthrough in 2020 where I got my first client from Singapore. 2020 when I started working on this. This was what everything started, changing for me. All right. And 2020 was during COVID, all right, when a lot of things were happening, people were losing their jobs. And yet I was in my father's house, I was making really good money in dollars. So I was able to take care of my dad, my mom, and my family, all right, because I didn't making more money and the likes. So for those of you who have been at the lesson. Number one lesson is that money comes from God. A way of financial breakthrough. One information is all you need to change your life, and you need to be ready to do whatever it takes when that one information presents itself. Else, you continue to struggle and may remain where you are year after year. All right, because it's one thing to see, and I mean, there are some people who were with me at my time when I started this stuff, and they are nowhere, like they are not where I am today. They are not even doing well. We had the same information, but yet the different outcome. So it is one thing for you to see information that could change your life, and it's another thing for you to, do whatever it takes to act on that information, to take action. Because when you take action, that is where the change comes in. Else, you just see yourself struggling here and nothing to show for it. So, if you're here right now, you're ready to do whatever it takes to unlock your financial breakthrough. All right, I want to put in the chat that I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Let me see. Let me open the chat. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. So I want this class to be interactive. All right. I know I've spent a lot of time, but again, I believe the people who are with me till this point, all right, I believe that these people are very, very, very serious, and that's the people I want to talk to. So, like I said, I use this whenever I teach. I use all of this stuff to weed out a lot of people. all right? Because I like to teach a small number of people, all right? People who are ready. So if you are I'm ready to do whatever it takes to unlock your financial breakthrough, I want to put in the chat, I am ready to do whatever it takes. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. All right. All right. I love what I'm seeing in the chat. I love people. A lot of you are interacting, which is so cool. All right. Let's continue. Now, I'm going to be very transparent with you. Before we move forward, I want to make this very clear. Okay, so that people that wants to go, they can go. People that wants to stay, they can stay. My aim for this presentation is to do two things. All right. So I'm going to help you understand what this email writing online business model is all about, and then show you the steps to take to get started. And at the end of this presentation, there will be an opportunity to work together with my team through our mentorship program. So after everything that I'm going to take you today, all right, though time is not going to allow us to like do everything. So there will be an opportunity to work together with my team through our mentorship program. So basically, the mentorship program is for people who like what I've just said, and they want to go for that. All right, and they will need to work with someone. They will need they will need someone to guide their steps so they don't make mistakes. All right, give them support and guidance. So this is what the mentorship program is for. Right. So if you're someone who would like to move further with us, then it is open for you, right? Because when you mention things like people are going to tell you, oh, that I know that is where you are going to. So I just mentioned it so that if you want to stay, stay. If you want to leave, you can leave. All right. I like to be, straightforward. I'm a straightforward person. I'll just tell you this is it. All right. So that you know that okay, you want to be here. Now let's begin. Before we move on to what is email copywriting, all right, because email are simply made online. But like that's everything, that's the genesis of what we're doing. Now, I want to make something very clear. There's only one way to make money on the internet, and that is you are either going to sell a product to people on the internet or you render a service to people on the internet. See, take this very seriously. If you do not learn anything from this class, at least learn this one. If you learn this one, what happens is that nobody's going to scam you. Nobody's going to be giving you those why you things, all those nonsense that you people see. There is only one way you can make money on the internet, and that is you can either sell a product to people or you render a service to people. All right, making money on the internet is not magic. It is not abracadabra. It is very simple. The same way you make money normally, where you have a shop and you sell things to people, where you render a service. Maybe you are a painter, you are a plumber, you are a carpenter, whatever it is that you're doing, and you go to people's house, you render a service, you're an hairdresser. The same way you make money normally, that is the same way you make money on the internet. The internet just makes it easier because I don't have to come to you to sell something to you. All right. Before the internet, assuming there was no internet now, I would have to organize a physical training and everybody will come travel, before they can attend a training like this. But because of the internet, you can be in your house from the comfort of your home and attend training like this. All right. So you can be in your house from the comfort of your home and offer a service to people. People like graphic designers. Graphic designers don't need to come to your house to design graphics for you. People like software engineers, they don't need to come to your house to offer a service to you. They can be in their house. You guys will be talking on WhatsApp or on email, and the service is done. I'm sure if you use social media very well, like Facebook and Instagram, you will see people selling different kind of products on the internet. Some of you have bought things from people on the internet. All right. So those people are simply making money online. All right. So that's something you need to understand. There's only one way you make money online. So you are going to sell a product or render a service. So what I'm showing you today is rendering a service to people, to companies on the internet and getting paid for it. All right. Now, there's a shift happening in the world. See, technology is always advancing every day. Back back in the 2000s, 2001, 2002, 3, 4, there was nothing like Uber. There was nothing like boats. But right now, you can press your phone, back, 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 and the next thing, a car will appear. That is what the shift that is happening in the world. There's constant change in technology. Always, it is always happening. All right. Now, there's a shift happening in the world right now called the gig economy. Phone, your laptop, and nobody will be treating you like a slave. No, you don't have to go to work, sit down in traffic, stressing yourself. Nobody's going to tell you, oh, if you don't come to work by 6 a.m., you're going to do this, do that, deduct your salary, all of those things. None of that. And you decide the hours you work. So you have the freedom to decide the hours you work, the freedom to do what you want, as long as you deliver on your promise. So, like I said, it's like you are working like a contract staff. You are not tied to the company. Nobody's going to be controlling your life. You can work with like 2, 3 companies at a time from the comfort of your home, as long as you have a phone that can connect to the internet. You do a job for this, you do this project for these companies, and they pay you in foreign currencies. All right. Now, for you to take part in this gig economy and begin to earn extra income in dollars, you need a high income digital skill. All right. It's like your gate pass. For you to participate in this gig economy, this shift that's happening in the world, you need a high income digital skill. All right. Now, just like for you to make money as a boat driver, as a Uber driver, you need a car. All right. So for you to take part in this gig economy, you need a high income digital skill, because this project that you do for these companies, for these foreign companies, requires certain skill set. Now, some of you are going to be asking, what exactly are high income digital skills? Now, high income digital skills are abilities. All right, they are skills that anyone can learn and develop, and they have increased demand in the marketplace. So these high income skills are just digital skills, internet based skills that anybody can learn. All right, now anybody can learn how to be a graphic designer. There was nobody that was born into this world that was blessed with a graphic designing gift. People learn to become baker. The people learn to become baker. In fact, even the work that you are doing today, were you born with it? No. It's something you learned along the way, and you develop yourself and you become good. So high income digital skills are skills or abilities that you learn, and once you learn it yourself, all right, you become skilled at it, and they have created demand in the marketplace. Now remember, anybody can do it. It is not anything special. Anybody can learn how to become a photographer. Anybody can learn how to become a furniture person. Whatever is that, if you go to apply for any job today, there's something they call graduate trainees. They'll have to train you. Anything you do, they have to train you. Whatever it is that you're doing today, you were trained. You learn how to do it, right? So these skills have different demand in the marketplace. All right. Now, the money you make with these high income skills are not small boys' money at all. That is why it is called high income skills for a reason. High income. Once you get these skills, automatically your income goes up, because the kind of money that these companies pay you, that's what the skills that is what the skills demands. It's just a skill that automatically people pay you high income, because it can usually change the course of your life. So I hope that you take it very seriously. All right. So now there are a lot of skills that you can choose from. All right. We have clothing, we have copywriting, we have digital marketing, we have funnel building, we have coding. There are lots of and lots and lots of them. But one of the simplest and the easiest, which what I do, because me, I don't like stress in my life at all. So if you're like me, you don't like stress. You want something that is simple and straightforward. Me, I don't like anything that has to do with tech, anything coding, anything that is going to stress my brain. I don't want it. Okay, I just want something that is simple and straightforward. That is why I chose email copywriting. And that's what I teach people, because me, I don't like stress. So if you're like me, you don't like stress, then email copywriting is best for you. My students, or the people that I mentored, make at least $2,000 on a monthly basis with this. All right. Now, with email copywriting, this skill called email copywriting, all you do is very simple. You type simple emails into a Google document, just like Microsoft Word, and you send it to this company that are going to use it. The work is done. Again, with email copywriting, all you are going to be doing is you are going to pick up your phone like this, open a Google document like Microsoft Word, you type what you want to type inside it, the emails that you write it, then you send the file to the companies, you drop your phone, the company are going to just go over the document, check it, see it, and give you your money. Simple, straightforward. That is all. All right. So this is an example of the emails you're going to be writing. Emails like this. I'm going to tell you why this company needs this email very soon. And of course, don't worry, you'll be told exactly what to write about. All right. The companies are going to tell you, give you guide on what exactly they want you to write about. All right. Now, if you can't see this, there's no way I can zoom it, but I believe if your screen is big enough, you can see how simple they are. And of course, I purposely take this from my phone so that you can know that everything I'm doing is from my phone, or everything I'm showing you is from phone. All right. Now you may be wondering, why do these companies or these clients, what do they need these emails for? What is so special about these emails that they are paying you so much money for these emails? All right, I'm going to tell you. You see, almost all companies in the world, like Jumia, like Konga, like Amazon, all right, in the world, use emails to convey information about their products, discounts to customers. All right. If you're someone who shop online very well, you should have seen this. Where when you shop online very well, you see companies telling you, oh, 20% off discounts. Oh, your shipping order has been shipped. Jumia during Black Friday, they'll be sending you a lot of emails. Oh, Black Friday is here, all of those things. They're using information to what? They're using emails to tell you about a lot of things. And of course, these emails were written by people now. They were not written by spirits. No, it's like ordinary people just like you. Now let me show you what I mean. Let me simply show you what I mean. All right. How this email something will work. I think my network is bad. Now, this is my email. All right. And look at Epis. How many of you know Epis? Look at Epis. Epis is a Nigerian company, right? Epis send me email. So companies like this, they send you emails from time to time, telling you about this, telling you about that, telling you about this, telling you about a lot of things like that. Let me see. Even your bank, they send you emails. All right. Now let me go to show you one message from Epis. All right. So now this is another a message from Epis one time like that. So they're saying, oh, we are back on your experience piece on your daily flight from Lagos and Abuja. Promo. So Epis was doing a promo. So they send an email to all their customers. All right. Now forget about the designs and all of those things. The only thing you are going to be doing as an email copywriter is that you are going to be writing the words. The company are going to be one doing the design, all of those things. Now you look at this very carefully. This was written in simple, easy to write English. A secondary school student can write this thing without any problems. This is what email copywriting is all about. All right. So, and of course, somebody wrote this email. Somebody wrote this thing you are seeing here. It was not Angel Michael that wrote it. It was not Angel Gabriel that wrote it. Somebody like you, ordinary person, wrote this thing, and the person was paid good money for it. All right. But keep in mind, we are not working with Nigerian companies. We are working with companies abroad because the goal is to get paid in dollars. Now, let me show you what these companies write, all right, send, so that you can see that it is the same English that they have been teaching you in secondary school. Now, this is a company called COP. It's an American company in the US. They sell bra. And don't worry, if you are someone that you get triggered by these things, you can. There are different companies you can work for. You don't have to work with a company that sells bra. I'm just using it as an example. Now, this is an end of the season sale, up to 60% off. The end of the season sale, you know what to do. Shop early before your favorite style. Shop now. So you can see, if you read this very well, you see that it is in simple English. This is a US company. The same English that you have been doing every day, you type on WhatsApp every day, you type on Facebook every day, it is the same thing. Difference. So you can see that it is simple. It is not anything complex. So this is the kind of emails that these companies send out to their customers. And of course, somebody was behind this thing you are seeing here. It was not a robot. All right. So I believe you now understand, So these companies were telling you about their discounts. So they send emails to their customers and somebody has to. Now, so in first world countries like the US, the UK, and Australia, right? People are used to buying things through emails. People buy a lot of things through emails. Now, these emails you are seeing here are going to customers, and customers will read the email and say, "Oh man, I like this green brow. Let me buy." Pure, they don't buy. The companies have made money. All right. So the and companies over there in the US, UK make millions to billions of dollars every year from sending emails to their customers. And of course, those emails you are seeing, somebody has to be behind those emails, and that is where the opportunity is. So if you can position yourself as someone who know how to write these emails, who have the ability to write these emails, you are going to be hired. You're going to make really good money behind as this one who is writing the emails behind the scenes, all right? And this company will pay you money for it. So you can see what the opportunity is. So it is not, there's no abracadabra here. It is very clear and very simple. This company need to send emails. They need people to write emails for them. Just like Dangote needs people to needs to transport his cement from Kogi State to Lagos. It needs what is it called, truck drivers to drive those truck from Kogi to Lagos. That opens an opportunity for people who know how to drive trucks. If you don't know how to drive trucks, you can't. There's no way you're going to get that kind of opportunity. All right. So you need to learn how to drive trucks. So that's the same thing here. This company need people to write emails for them. All right, so that they can send to their customers. All right. Now, you who has the ability to write emails, you can simply position yourself in this place and you get the opportunity. And the sweet part is that you can learn how to write these emails. Okay, it is very simple. All right. Now, how do you get started from scratch as a newbie who wants to earn extra income in dollars, writing emails for companies abroad? Now, follow these 4 simple steps. Just 4 steps you need to follow. Step 1, you learn how to write these marketing emails. Like I said before, I was using the Dangote as an example. If Dangote says he wants to transport his goods from Kogi to Abuja, he needs truck drivers. If you don't know how to drive truck, even if they are paying 5 million naira every month for people, you cannot get that kind of job, that kind of opportunity, because you don't know how to do it. All right. So the first thing, you want to learn how to drive a truck. Okay. That's the same thing here. You need to learn how to write these emails. We call them marketing emails. You need to have the ability first before you can tap into the opportunity. All right. That's step 1. Now, how do you learn how to do it? It's very simple. Just go to Google. And just type in how to write marketing emails. So Google is going to give you a lot of information on how you can start learning how to write email. Very simple. That's step 1. Now, step 2, you start building your portfolio. Your samples, that means your samples of emails. All right. Now, what this means is that when you start learning, you have to practice. And by practicing, you have something we call a portfolio. Now, let's use a fashion designer as an example. When you learn how to sew clothes, let's say you want to become a fashion designer and you are learning how to take measurements, you're learning how to cut, how to do designs, how to do all of these things, you need to practice. When you practice, All right, you automatically start having samples that you can show people that, oh, let me do this work, oh, let me do this shirt, oh, let me do this trouser, because nobody's going to hire you if they don't, if they can't see what you have done. It's the same thing here. So when you're practicing how to learn these emails, you're going to automatically start having some the things you are practicing. You're going to be having samples, because before any client is going to hire you, they want to see what you have done. All right, that's what we call your portfolio. I hope that makes sense. Then step three, this is where you now convert what you know, the thing that you have been learning. This is where you convert it to money. So now that you know how to write emails, the next is to what? Position yourself where you can get hired. So you go to where these foreign clients, these companies are, and you simply reach out to them. All right. Now there are platforms. There are a lot of platforms where you can find these companies, these clients that's hiring email copywriters. There are Upwork, there's Fiverr, there's FlexJobs, there's Facebook. I showed you Facebook when we started. There's LinkedIn. But one I recommend for my students, all right, the people that I mentor, if you want to start with Upwork. So Upwork is a platform where you can find online jobs. I need to log in into my profile. It's going to be a lot of work. All right. So this is Upwork. All right, Upwork the platform. So this Upwork is the platforms where companies, clients come here to post jobs, looking for talents to hire. So if you have the ability to design graphics, to do software engineer, to write emails, you can come here and you see a lot of jobs. Now the first thing you want to do when you get on Upwork is to register your profile. All right. So this is my profile. Remember, what did I tell you in the beginning? That this is something that I do personally, and you can see this is my name, Lagos, Nigeria. I don't have to lie. You make operator. Before I don't use Upwork anymore. Why? Because I have grown past this level. All right. So there's level you get to, you just feel like be doing small jobs. Now I want bigger jobs. All right. But for anyone who is starting out, at least you can get some $2,000. You can see I made over $1,000 plus, over $1,800 here before I left. I leave Upwork and went for bigger dreams. All right. So you set up your profile, everything works well. You can see all my profile. This is my portfolio I told you about. So when this is set and done, the next thing you want to do is to go to find work. To go to find work. And then look at jobs you might like. Just take a look at this, guys. Jobs you might like. All right. Wow, is this date correct like this? Today is Friday, but I'm not sure it is correct. But anyway, let's move on. So look at a lot of jobs. You see, resume writer, LinkedIn page, $350. The client is from the United States. So there are a lot of jobs, different kind of jobs. You can see you need to update content on websites, $1,000, United States. So there are a lot of things that you can do. A lot of things that you can do. So let's just put email copywriter here. All right. So now I searched for email copywriting jobs and we had over 1,130 jobs found. All right. If you go down, you are going to see, so you can see some jobs will pay you hourly. Look at this one is paying hourly. You can see less than a month project. Some will pay you by what is it called? By they'll give you straight up, give you okay, we'll tell you pay $500, we'll pay you $1,000, all of something like that. So you can see this one right here is paying $1,000. You can see contract to hire. All right, this one is from the Philippines. All right, so if you go down, so I'm just so if you can see that there are a lot of opportunities out there. This is another one saying we'll be paying you $1,100. So this is from the client from Ukraine. So you can see I am right here in Nigeria. I am assessing jobs, companies in the Ukraine, in US, in different countries. I'm in Lagos. I'm right here in Nigeria. So you can see, you begin to see opportunities. So when you see jobs like this, what you want to do is come here. You can see where it says apply now. Don't forget, everything I'm doing here is something you can also do from your phone. Don't forget, everything I'm doing here, you can do it from your phone. I'm using a PC because that's the only way I can broadcast this class and do everything at once. So you just click on apply now when you see a job like this. And or let me use, I'm looking for more jobs. Or let's use that one anyway. Click on apply now. That's why you want to apply for a job. And when you want to apply for a job, all you want to do when you're applying for a job on Upwork is to what? Write a cover letter. So nobody's going to ask for your CV. Nobody's going to ask for whether you are a BSc certificate holder, whether you are a MSc certificate holder, or whether you. Nobody cares about that. All right. A lot of people that I'm mentoring, some of them are in school. Some of them don't even have degrees. So all you need to do when you're applying for a job on Upwork is to just write a cover letter and show why you are qualified. So a cover letter is just basically you showing why you are qualified for this particular job, because a lot of people are applying for this job. So you want to show why you are qualified. So you can say, hey client, I'm qualified because I am this, because I started learning today. And you come down, you can see where you said upload. Sometimes the client will ask you some questions, sometimes they will not. You can just very simple answer. And you click on send. Once you click on send, you apply for the job. So that's how you do for two, three. Once you are done, you apply for another one, you apply for another one, and then everything just makes sense. Now let me show you how it works when a client responds to you. Now, this is one of my clients, Aaron Weathers. So you can see I was asking him, hey man, overall, are you cool with everything? Now, like I said, you're working for people, all right, abroad, all right? So you want to make sure you're doing good work so that you can get hired again and again and again, and they can refer you to their friends. That's how you get consistent income. That's how you make more money. So I was making sure my client was happy. So you can see he told me to make some changes, because sometimes when you do a job, the client will tell you, oh, we want you to change this part, we want you to change this part. All right, all right. So they'll tell you to make some changes, and once you do it, of course. So I did the changes, and he said, oh, it's ready to go. Then he said, oh, yeah, it is good to go. Thanks. And I said, okay, approve the request, and boom, this particular project, I got paid $200. Now, if you check my messages, you see different clients. So you can work with like different clients at a time. Different clients at a time. Okay, you are not tied to one person. Okay, you can see it because it's a contract-based job, and contract-based job you can do 1 year, be doing 2, 3 jobs at a time. That's how you get paid. That's how you make money. And that, so what if you want to get another client, all you need to do is just go down again, apply for more jobs, and before you know, you get like 2, 3 clients. And 6 months. All right. So yeah, so that's it. Now the next thing is how, when you get paid from this client, how do you get your money? All right. Now there are ways you can get your money from clients. Okay, it is not by the client will not tell you send your account number, let me send your GT bank, or let me send you your money. No, it doesn't work like that. If you are someone who have received money from the abroad, you know that the process is a bit crazy. But thank God we have platforms that can help us. Okay, we have platforms like so there are platforms you can use to get your money from these clients. One of them is called gray.co. So there are platforms that are going to give you foreign bank accounts in your name that you can use to receive that you can use to receive foreign currencies from whatever, from clients. You can see banking services for digital nomads. Open a USB UK bank account for free. So this is a platform called Gray. Gray is a Nigerian company. What they do is that people that work online, they're going to give you a foreign bank account in your name. You can use it to receive dollars and pounds and euros. And the amazing part, it is free to open. Nobody's going to be charging you for it. So let me log in and show you my own account. So yeah, this is my account. Welcome, Ibrahim. So let me show you my account. So you can see your Euro account. So all of those accounts you see here, I didn't pay for it was given to me for free. You can just open an account, register, and you get yours. You can see my name. This is my Euro account. I can use it to receive euros, my Euro bank account. And if you go down, this is I think I have a US account. Where's my US account? Oh, I think oh, okay. Oh, wow. I can't find my US account, but anyway, it should be somewhere down. I don't want to start looking for it, but you can see, like, so I can open a account. I can collect pounds, but I don't have a need for it. That's why I didn't open it. So let me show you my transaction over time. So you can see, so on this website or on this platform, you can receive money. All right, convert your money to naira on this same platform. They are going to give you in black market. You can see exchange rate 772 naira. So they're going to give you your money in black market rate, and you can withdraw your money into your bank account, your naira account, your GT Bank, your Access Bank, your Zenith Bank, your Polaris, any bank you're using, you can send your money in there on this platform. So you don't need to be going to any Abuki, or you don't need a domiciliary account. All right. Once you have this platform, you don't need a domiciliary account, and it is free to open an account with Gray. So this is one of the ways I used to get my money. So it's something that you can also do. All right. So when you get your first client, you get your money. You do the same thing for second, for three, for four. All right. Now, step four: when you get hired by these companies to write emails, please, I just go to beg you, do a great job. Do a great job so that you can be hired again and again and again. All right. To make between $500 to $1,000 in the next 60 days, which I know you can see that it is possible. All you need is just two foreign clients paying you $500 each to write emails with your phone, or three foreign clients each paying you $350. All right. Now, I want you to actually ask you guys a question. Can you see yourself making between $500 to $1,000 within the next 60 days? All right. For those of you that are going to start tonight, do you see yourself making this kind of amount within the next 60 days? Because I mean, you can even see that I'm even being conservative. All right, because we saw a job. Where is that one we saw? This one was paying $1,000. Just one job. We saw another one was paying where is it? Was paying $1,600. And if you put some kind of money, let me put it in naira if you don't know how much it is. 1.2 million naira. 1.2 million naira. All right, from just one job. So yeah, I'm even being, just let's start small. I mean, it's believable. $500 is at least, you put that in naira, that's over 350K. It looks small. All right, because if I tell some people that you can make almost 1.2 million naira, yeah, it's a lie. You people have started again with this your lie. So, but because you can see that these things are possible. It's just based on your worldview, your kind of knowledge you're exposed to. Okay, so can you see yourself making a $500 to $1,000 within the next days? If you can see yourself, you believe that, oh man, once I start today, I mean, I can already see myself making this kind of amount. So put in the chat that John Boo, can see myself making this amount in the next 60 days. All right, put in the chat. Let me see you. Put in the chat. Put in the chat. If you can see yourself, you know that yes, you have what it takes. You know that you're someone that works hard. You're someone that believes that yes, I have to make work for my money. Put in the chat. Jumbo, Ibrahim, can see myself making this amount in the next 60 days. All right. I want you to put in the chat. How much can you see yourself making? How much do you see yourself making within the next 60 days? And something I want to tell you guys, 60 days might sound like a lot, but trust me, with the right mentoring, you don't have to wait 60 days. Like Ebuka now, with the right mentoring program, in just 4 weeks after starting out, just 4 weeks, all right, he made his first money, which was $260, and at the time it was 195,000 naira, which you can see right here. So I used to see this because that I don't want people that are looking to get rich overnight. We want people who are patient. Okay, so we believe that at worst, at least in 60 days, we should be at least have made some really good money. But with the right mentoring program, you can, you know, when you have the right mentoring program, you can make money in less than that. We also have you have Ebuka, people like Ebuka. We have people like Perpetua who started just January, and by March, they have already signed our first client. We also have Tolu Lokpe, who was part of our mentoring program up to by September, which you can see she joined in September 2, which was last year, and by October, which was in the following month, over like just 5 weeks later, she has gotten her first client at $500. And don't forget, this is not something that you get one job and that is the end. No, you can see that there's a lot of jobs on just Upwork alone, which you can get like two, three, four clients. So I'm just because I cannot be chasing these people and say, "Oh, do you have another job? Send me testimonial. Oh, do you have another job? Send me." It's a lot of work. So once you have made your first money, everything becomes easier because just have to repeat the same thing you have been doing. All right. So now you can see that what I've shown you so far has nothing to do with referring your friends and family to any commission. There's nothing like commission anything here. Go and bring your village people and you earn commission on this person head. Nothing like that. You're not convincing anybody to join anything before you get paid. Upwork will not tell you go and convince a maker so that a maker can join us and we will give you your money. Nothing like that. There's nothing like inventory. You're not going to be shipping product from China to be selling on WhatsApp, to be posting all the time. You're not going to be posting any links on your WhatsApp or your Facebook account, nothing like that. All right, it's a very straightforward something. You render a service, which is you help companies to write emails and they pay you money for it. That is what you are going to be doing. And you don't necessarily need a startup capital because you're not buying a website, you're not buying products. Yeah. Once you have your phone, like this, you are ready to start. Once you have your phone tonight, you are ready to start because all you just need is the right knowledge. All right. So the only thing you're going to be spending money on is data because you need data to be accessing internet, and of course maybe you need money to for information, for more knowledge. You need to invest more in your knowledge so that you can know more and make more money. And you don't have to be a computer person to do this. You don't have to be a tech wizard. This is not anything that requires you to be a computer wizard before you do this. In fact, even if you have a job, I don't care how busy you are, as long as you can have like 2 3 hours every day on your phone, you're good to go. And everybody, I believe that everybody, as long as you can, you press your phone, you have time to press your phone to go to Facebook, to go to YouTube, all right, to watch videos of Sabinus, Boda Shadi, all of those people. You can spend hours watching them. Don't mind those hours you spend watching those people. You can convert those time, use it to do something very productive, and before you know, you're financially comfortable. All right. So it doesn't matter whether you are too busy, as long as you have time. Because everything you are doing is on your phone, and everybody. Sometimes I'll be working with my phone, and people will not even know I'm working. So you can be at work during your break and just press your phone and you're working. People will never know what is happening. All right. Now, so far, my fruits already pretty seriously. I'm sure you have gained so much value with what I've shared so far. However, there are certain key points that you need to succeed when it comes to email copywriting. Like, for example, when it comes to setting up your profile, because I'm sure a lot of people are asking questions like, okay, when you want to set your profile, how do you go about these things? How do you know the kind of price? Because when you're starting out, there are prices that you need to set. How do you know the right price to set? How do you know how to put up your profile? How do you know how to, this is my work history. How do you know how to combine your portfolio together to make sense? All of those things. Because you need to know how to package this thing so that your profile looks professional. All right. How do you, when you're looking for jobs, what kind of jobs? Because you can see it is not all jobs I'm looking for. right? So how do you know the kind of right jobs to appear for? Because Upwork has low paying jobs, but me, I like jobs that will give me good money. Okay. So how do you select the jobs? How do you search? When you want to apply for a job, this part that says cover letter, which is very, 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 very important. What do you see in your cover letter? So that you can people can respond, your this potential client can respond to you. Because if you say rubbish, no, you are not going to get a response. You need to know what to say, the right things to say. All right. And when a client responds to you, how do you go about talking to them like a professional so that they know that okay, this person have sense, this person know what you're talking about. All of those things are things that you need to succeed. But however, it is impossible to cover all of those things A to Z because time limits us already. We have spent I said we're going to spend 1 hour 30 minutes, and time is fast spent already. So which means at this point right now you have just two options. Option one is to follow the steps that I've just showed you and try to figure out the rest on your own. All right. I'm not going to discourage you, but here's the things to expect. When you decide that, okay, you want to try and figure it out on yourself, all right, you're going to, let me give you an idea. You're going to face a lot of, of roadblocks, all right? So let me give you an idea, the kind of roadblocks you're going to face so that you have an idea to tackle them. Now, when you're about to start, the first step is to learn how to write emails, right? Now, when you go to Google and you type in how to write marketing emails, which I've done, the problem is that it comes with a lot of confusion. You can see when you go to search, there is a lot of things you can see here. And what is going to come to your mind is that, which one am I going to read? Which one be the right things where I go read now? There's page 2. If you go down, there's page 3. There's page 4. There's page 6, up to page 10. That's going to leave you in so much confusion already because you'll be wondering, where do I start from? Which one do I read? Because you cannot read everything. All right. When that happens, you start struggling to write this email because you don't know your left from your right. You don't know which is good and bad. All right. And also, there's going to be a lot of frustration because when you want to register on Upwork is going to ask you a lot of questions. And if you don't know the right things to say, you're going to be rejected. And when you get rejected over and over and over again, you start feeling frustrated. And when you try to okay, let me see what is going on, you will now overload yourself with too much information. And you start telling yourself that how much this is not the work. I don't know how other people are doing it or that is working for them or all of those things. So you you'll be doing trial and error here, trial and error here. Before you know, that is how people spend 12 months, 2 years, and they have not made any money because there's no one guiding them. Right? There are people like who started when I started, and they have not made any money because they are doing trial and error. They want to do say, na me sabi pass. No, I don't want to spend my money. I don't want anybody to guide me. I don't want to pay anybody to guide me. All of those things. So if you are someone like that, it's going to take you 12 months to 2 years before you can get any amount. So if you don't want to go through that stress, all those problems, and you just prefer a shortcut process that will help you succeed faster and make life easy for you, then option 2 is for you. What's option 2? Very simple. Option 2 is to enroll in our private mentoring program so that you can work together with a team. All right. So that you can be part of our mentorship program, work together with a team that's guide you as you go through each steps, while give you constant support and guidance to ensure you succeed at all costs. Although for you to be part of our mentoring program, it's going to cost you money. All right. And the reason is because people who pay attention. When you pay for something, that is when you get serious with it. So that's why we didn't make it free. So it's not by force. So there's no need to insult me in the chat. It's not by force. If you know you don't want it, you can just simply walk away. There's no point wasting your time trying to insult me, trying to you trip me, because nothing you do will work. So you make a choice. So your option 2, enroll in our mentoring program, along together with a team that walk you through the steps A to Z with constant support and guidance to ensure you succeed at all cost. Or you figure out everything on yourself and go through the stress, the problem. In the next 2 years, the next 2 years. There's no guarantee that you'll be making money because you would have given up before that time. So the choice is yours. Now, let me show you how powerful picking option 2 is going to be like for you. Now, this ebook, Obika, like I said, Obika he used to be like you, a sales boy who was used to sell engine oil for his Oga, and after signing up to our mentoring program, 4 weeks later, he was already making $260. That's over 182,000 naira. We also have Miriam. All right, when she was part of training like this, she saw the opportunity. She saw that she doesn't want to stress herself. Picked up option two, and her first ever job was from a US agency who paid her $1,000. And right now, she's making a lot of money. She's financially comfortable. She's been able to take care of her family. In fact, she doesn't even look for a job anymore. We also have Fumilayo. Fumilayo, just 8 weeks after signing up to our mentoring program, she made her first $1,000 from just two jobs, and that is because she went with option two. There's also Lekon who went with option two, who made $700 on his first email writing job. And now, see, the thing is, these people are now doing so well. I can't even start calling them and saying, "Oh, send me testimonials now." I don't have that time. We have Sadiq. Sadiq now makes an average of $5,000 just because of one decision. Like I said, one information is enough to change your life. One decision that you make right now, how it is going to be what is going to like decide how your future, the next 3, 4 next year is going to look like for you. We also have Stajem, we have Brenda, all right, we have Daniel, who chose option two, their lives have changed. We have Zubai, who has a $5,000 weekly project. Like, the testimonials are so much, all right? They are so much. I can spend the whole day going about more and more. But I believe any smart person will just go with option two, because I mean, the results you are seeing already speaks for itself, and you can see how fast it is happening. So if that's something that you want for yourself, you don't want to stress yourself, you want guidance, you want results a bit faster, then I want to personally welcome you to our private mentoring program called the Inbox Marketing Academy. That's the name for our mentoring program. So what happens? So for those of you who are going to enroll tonight, what happens when you enroll? Now, first, you'll be given access to our online classroom portal that contains everything you need to succeed A to Z. So all of those things that I couldn't complete, all right, I'm going to give everything to you. In fact, I'm going to explain it more better than I did. All right, very, very clear, A to Z. So there are short video lessons. They'll be directing you on what exactly to do step by step. All right, so I didn't just jump pack everything short video lessons. You watch one, you take action, you follow the steps. Watch the next one, you follow the steps. All right, so first we're going to show you how to become really good at writing marketing emails fast without even going to Google. All right, we're you the short process you can use to become really good very fast. Now, how do you put your sound? How do you put up your Upwork profile so that it looks professional? We're going to show you how to do that. In fact, we're going to show you how to get clients on not just Upwork alone, but on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where the high-paying clients, the big money clients. The reason why I left Upwork was because of LinkedIn, because that is where you get kind of pay you $5,000 per project. So we're going to show you how to get clients like that. I'm going to show you how to put together a good cover letter that's going to get you the job. All right, that cover letter I told you about, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to be so there are video lessons. Every step you follow, once you watch the video lessons, you know exactly what to do. You follow the steps. All right, that's not all. You'll be getting my fill in the blank cover letter template. So for those of you, let's say some people will say, "Oh, I don't have time. Let me just get a template that works." Don't worry, I have you covered. So there's this template that I've been using that really works for not just me but my students. I'm going to give it to you. Just fill in the blank and use for yourself. All right. Now, while you are soaking up the video lessons, following the steps, if any part is unclear, we have a team of successful email copywriters. That's the people I told you are going to be working with, include myself. I'm ready to assist you via the discussion portal. So it's a two-way program. The first part is that you have to go through the video lessons, and whenever any part is unclear or you feel like, oh, you need the guidance, we have a team of people who are successful that's going to assist you so that you never feel alone or feel confused anywhere. All right. So you also have personal access to me and my partner, because I have a partner and a lot of other people. It's not just me, because I mean, I'm just one person now. I can get busy. So I have myself, I have a team of people But this team of people are my successful students who are doing really well, so they are going to support us as together. Also, there's going to be access to live Q&A calls. That means question and answer calls that will crush whatever challenge come up. So, this is a business, right? And like I said, I like to be transparent. In business, you're going to come up with challenges. You're going to come up to problems. But one of the amazing parts is that you are not scared, because whatever challenge you have, you know that you have people ready to assist you. We also host question and answer call where we just answer your whatever question, whatever challenge, so that you can help you get through whatever problems you are facing. Right? The goal, everything we are giving you inside the Inbox Marketing Academy, the video lessons, the live question and answer call, the constant support from my team, is to do one thing only: give you direction and make sure you succeed at all costs. All right. So after going through the Inbox Marketing Academy, this is what's going to happen to you. Let me tell you. First off, you will get peace of mind because your income capacity has gone up. Why? Don't forget, this is a high income skill. It automatically shoots your income higher. So once you go through the Inbox Marketing Academy, you will get peace of mind, because most of your problems, once you are making more money, you have solved your problem, right? You become somebody who is capable of not earning at least $1,000 on a monthly basis. That's over 750,000 naira. And if you're earning that kind of money in Nigeria, you're a big boy. You are more than the average people who are going through a lot. All right. You'll be able to meet up to your bills comfortably and feel at peace. You'll not be begging your landlord for more time. When your family call you that, oh, we have so things to solve, you'll not be say, okay, let me see what I can do. You just go to your bank, you transfer money and move on with your life. You'll not be financially handicapped, where before you sleep at night, you first think, how tomorrow will be like this now. All of those things will be a thing of the past. You'll be able to care for your loved ones. All right. I hate seeing my loved ones suffer. That's why I'm working so hard. I don't want my loved ones to complain or lack. So you're able to take care of your loved ones comfortably and still have more left. Take care of your friends, take your friends out to go for a drink. All right. You make so much money to fund your dreams. Maybe you have a business that you want to do, your passion. You make so much money to fund your passion, get yourself maybe a newer phone, a car, whatever it is. All right. Now, like I said before, this will come at a fee. All right. All of those things, it comes at a price. You see, everything in life comes at a price. Everything that you want in life, it comes with a price. If you want to get to another place, another phase in life, you have to make that sacrifice. So what is the enrollment fee into the Inbox Marketing Academy? Now, the first set of people who enrolled Inbox Marketing Academy paid 150,000 naira. So we're going to say, hey, this thing is too much. But compare this to how much you spend in school. Everybody here went, let's say not everybody, at least most of you went to university, right? And if you look at the money you spend, it's worth over millions of naira. And at the end of the day, what happened? They give you a degree that we all know it is useless. Even that degree cannot even get you a 150,000 naira job in Nigeria. And you spend millions, spend almost 4 or 5 years to get that degree. All right. So, compare that to this. And don't forget, this is a high income skill. A high income skill that automatically, once you know it, your earnings have increased. This is a $1,600 job. Clients are willing to pay. And when we did the math, it is 1.2 million naira. Now, ask yourself, if you pay 150,000 naira to learn a skill that can possibly give you a job over 1.2 million naira, it's not something that is worth it. That is just one job. Imagine 2 jobs, imagine 3 jobs. But I'm giving you guys a very special discount. You're not paying anything close to that. You're not paying anything close to 100 or 80 or 50,000 naira. The discount I'm giving you for staying on to the end of this training, for people who stay to the end of this training, I want to appreciate you, because I know, it is not easy, making data to stay to the end. So I'm giving you guys a very fat discount for just 40,000 naira. And don't forget, one client you get, all right, one job you get, and you have made times 5 of your money. we saw a job, one job is paying over 1.2 million naira. Imagine, and you pay that much to learn a skill like this. Okay, most people don't see the value. All right, they don't see the value. But for those of you who can see the value, that man, because whether you like it or not, before the month runs out, you are going to spend 40,000 naira on something that you can't even account for. So why not spend 40,000 naira and invest in yourself, so that when you invest in yourself, you automatically become someone who can earn high income. So for those of you who are ready to start tonight, all right, I want to even give you, for those of you who are going to be ready to start tonight, I want to give you a very, 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 I want to reward you. All right, for those who want to, all right. So now there's going to be fast action takers reward for the first 70 people who are going to make payment right now. All right. So the first 70 people to make payment right now are going to pay just 25,000 naira, and we also get access to our lifetime mentorship. Okay. So I'm going to be counting on the call until we get to 70. Okay. So get your bank app ready, whatever it is they use to make transfer, GT Bank, OPay, whatever it is, because we are going to be counting the numbers as the number. You are going to see as the slots are being taken away. So once this 25,000 naira slot is gone, it is gone for good, forever. So anybody that's going to come after these people, we have to pay 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira or even 150,000 naira, depending on the price it is by that time. So open your bank app and get ready. So I'm going to count from 1, 2, and go. So now this slot is for just 70 persons. All right. So when you make your payment, just comment paid in the chat. It's 5.5. Okay. All right. So this account number. Please be very careful. Do not pay into any PalmPay accounts, because some people are going to impersonate me and try to message you. All right, all of those things. Please do not do that. This is the only account you should pay into. Once you are done, just comment paid in the chat. Once you are done, just comment paid in the chat. All right, so that I can start counting the numbers. All right, so as soon as you're paying, just comment paid in the chat quickly. All right, so our payments started coming. So once you have made your payment, just comment paid in the chat. Just comment paid in the chat very, very quickly. So while you are paying, it's very important that you comment paid in the chat so that I can start counting. All right. So what you're going to do is that take a screenshot of this screen. So I want to move away from here, and so I can quickly just round up. Right. So while you have made your payments, as you are making your payments, comment paid in the chat. It is very, 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 very important. It's very, very important. Comment paid in the chat. Payment is starting to come in. Payment is starting to come in. All right. And whilst you're making your payment, comment paid in the chat. And the next thing you want to do is send your proof of payment to the admin of the WhatsApp group you belong to. Everybody here came through the WhatsApp group. All right. So different WhatsApp group have different admins. Different WhatsApp group have different admins. So as you have made your payment, comment paid in the chat and send your proof of payment to the admin of the WhatsApp group. When you have done that, don't just wait. All right. So your payments are going to be confirmed because people will want to play smart, typical Nigerians. All right. So your payments are going to be confirmed by the admin. As soon as your payment is confirmed, you'll be given access immediately. All right. So just be patient. Nobody's going to scam you. No, even if it's 1 hour, you don't get a response. Just be patient. At least the only time you should be worried is maybe you don't get a response from the admin in 24 hours. So go to the group. The admin has been sending message from time to time, giving you information before you join this webinar. All right, just send a message and say, "Hey, admin, this is my proof of payment." It's very simple. All right, so payment are starting to come in. Again, take a screenshot of this screen. The payment is starting to come in. It's the first come, first serve. Once the 25,000 naira slot is gone, it is gone for good. It is never ever going to come back. So is that you are paying 25,000 naira right now, or you are going to pay 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira once this slot is completed. So take a screenshot right now. I want to move away from this screen. I'm going to count 1 to 5, so that reason why I'm telling you to take a screenshot, so that I don't want anybody to tell me put the account number in the chat. I am not going to put the account number in the chat. Why? Because scammers will be in the comments today, so that you don't make mistakes. The only account you should be paying to is the one on your screen. All right. When you have made your payments, we are 1, 2, 3. Take a screenshot right now so that you can go and make your payments. 4 and 5. Now let's move on. Send your proof of payment to the admin of the WhatsApp group. Once you have done that, just wait. Don't do anything else. Don't worry. It's going to be we're going to confirm it, which is going to take time. And as soon as it gets confirmed, you'll be given access to the program. All right. Now, if at this point you are here to enroll into our mentoring program just like others, maybe you're wondering, what if it doesn't work for me? What if these things you are doing doesn't work for me? What if I fail? What if I'm not smart enough to do this? Or, oh, I've tried this online thing before, oh, and it is not working. You see, when people ask this kind of questions, when people get worries like this, all they really want is 100% assurance that, okay, oh, I hope when I do this thing, I'm going to succeed. So if you have someone like that, because taking the leap of faith with your hard-earned money and not getting the result you want really hurts. So if you are someone like this, all right, you're worried about something, or about if it wasn't work for you, you're worried about failing, you're worried if you are smart enough to do this, if you're not smart enough to do this, all right? So basically you are just looking for assurance, right? If this is you, listen up. All right, I'll be honest, there's a chance that our mentoring program may not work for you, and there's also a chance that it's going to unlock your financial breakthrough and help you escape financial hardship and become financially free. So I want you to see like this. You see, there's a chance that you may leave your house and not return because bad things could happen, God forbid. But there's a possibility people die every day, and it's not they didn't plan to die, but I mean life happens. But aside the God factor, there are certain things that everyone do to stay alive. You eat healthy, you try to, when at night you don't go to some certain places, all of those things to keep yourself away from harm and danger. That's exactly how you should approach this. If you are looking for 100% assurance, here's how I want you to think. You see, there are things that you must do if you want 100% guaranteed success with our mentoring program. Right? It is not negotiable. All right. For you, it's just like, for you, if you want to go to, let's say you want to win a 100-meter race. All right. There are things you must do for you to succeed, for you to win. You must practice every day. You must run every day. All of those. If you don't do these things, you can't expect results when you don't work. So there are things you must do if you want to be sure that this, you want success, that this is going to work for you. All right. First, you must not be lazy. That's why they say no food for lazy man. Second, you must be ready to put in the work required, because this is not where you cross your leg and you expect one company to be giving you 20% every month. Oh. All right. And the work here, I don't know, people are always scared of work. Work doesn't kill anybody. And this is where you work, like you work and you get paid good amount of money. So why are you even scared in the first place? So I call this work soft work because everything you do is done 100% on your phone. Everything you are doing is 100% on your phone. So that all the work you'll be doing is 100% on your phone. So if you can satisfy these two conditions, all right, if you are sure that, okay, oh, I'm not a lazy person, okay, oh, I'm going to do the work required, whatever it says, I'm going to do the practice, everything you say, I can almost guarantee that this is going to work for you, just like it did for Ebuka, Bakare, and Miriam, who now make at least $2,000 on a monthly basis. All right. So if you can satisfy this condition, the odds are in your favor already. So welcome on board. All right. So again, enroll right now. I'm telling you, enroll right now because the slot is filling up very, very fast. I think we have. Let me check my phone. I think we have. I think we have over what I'm seeing. I think we have over 15 slots. 15 slots has been taken. All right. 15 slots have been taken already. So this is now no more 70. This is now 55 slots because we have 15 slots that have been taken already. You can see the slots are already going down. All right. So 15 slots is gone already. If it's not more than, I hope my math is correct. So we have just 55 slots available. So if that slot just get to zero, the 25,000 offer is gone. All right. So enroll right now. Take a screenshot of the account so that you have it as I move forward. Take a screenshot right now. I'm going to count one, two, and three, four, and five. Make sure you are taking a screenshot. I'm not putting the account number in the chat because I don't want anybody to be scammed. Because a random person can just put the account number and you mistake it for myself. All right. So this is Ayomide. All right. So when you take this action, these are the kind of results you're going to be getting. You can see, hi sir, from Favor, I paid for the upward course. How I got a job of $20. Then the next thing, I got a job of 50 USD. You can start getting more jobs. This is also Ibuka, which life also changed. All right. Then, so now let's move to the frequently asked questions before I take on your questions. Now, for those of you who are going to, so now, if our slots doesn't get filled up tonight, all right, and those of you are going to be having issues with network, I'm going to, I know this came so impromptu, so not everybody is going to have that, what is it called? So here's what's going to happen. So discount, today's what? Today's Friday, right? What's this? Extend to Monday. Monday nights. Okay, discount will end on Monday. Now, I want you to read this very carefully. So the discount has been extended to Monday. Why? Because some people are going to be having issues. Some people are having issues with their bank network, which is quite normal with Nigeria. And some people, this came so fast, so they need time to get around, so that they can get the money. So the discount will end on Monday. Today is Friday, so you have Saturday, you have Sunday, you have Monday. But it is going to state in Monday only if and only if the slots are available. So right now, 15 slots is gone. Just tonight alone, people are still going to pay. Tomorrow, people are going to pay, and there's no guarantee that. 15 slots is gone tonight. So what's the assurance that almost 20 or 30 people will not pay tomorrow? Because people will have time to get themselves together. So you don't want to waste time. So the slot may not get to Monday. So if by tomorrow the whole 55 slots is taken, all right, that means it's never going to get to Monday. All right. So you don't want to waste any more time. You don't want to waste time at all. All right. If you're paying right now, pay right now. If you're paying tomorrow, pay tomorrow as soon as you can. Because when the 55 slot goes off, the 25,000 slot is gone. Anybody that's going to come will have to pay 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira. So you don't want to waste any time at all. All right. Now let's get to our frequently asked questions. Can I do this with my phone? Yes, you can. When is this program starting, or has it started already? Like I said, it is a program that has video lessons that are recorded and given to you, and also a kind of a team that's going to assist you when you feel stuck or when you need to answer questions. What if I have a job or I'm a business student? Can I also do this? Yes, like I said before, once you can dedicate 2 hours, you have time for your phone, you can do this. All right. What if my English and writing is not perfect? I am not a born writer. The person talking to you studied mathematics in school. I never studied anything related to writing or English in school. And here am I writing for a living and feeding my family and taking care of my family and living my best life. Am I going to pay for anything else once I've enrolled? No, you're not paying for anything else, that's for sure. How long? When I start now, how long will I take before I get my first client? Honestly, I do not know. Why? Because I don't know if you are a lazy person. I don't know if you're going to put in the work. All right. I can tell you that you can get clients in 4 weeks, and I have proof to back that up. I mean, we had a booker, he enrolled, and in 4 weeks later, he got the client. Now, he put in a lot of work. All right. But one thing I can assure you that whether it is 4 weeks, whether it is 6, whether it is 8 weeks, you are going to what? Make money. You are going to get clients as long as you fulfill your end of the bargain. How long will I have access to this program and everything that you have promised? You have access to the program for life. How long will it take me to go through the program and before I can start taking action? You can start tonight. Once you watch the first videos, second videos, you can start taking action from now. And by next week, or two, like this thing depends on your effort. Some people enroll right now, and before Sunday they are done because their drive is very very like hot. So some people will say, "Well, I want to be taking this small." It depends on you, all right. But at least 7 days, 15 days, you should be done. I mean, I don't want lazy people here. Do I need to go through the every section of the program before I get my first clients? You don't have to. Are you going to be the one teaching all the email copywriting skill? No, I have my partner. I have people that my past students who are going to be taking some part. All right, so that I don't get overwhelmed. Will the price of the program increase anytime soon? Of course, it's going to increase. In fact, right now it is 25,000 naira, which is going to end as soon as the slots, the 55 slots that we have left. In fact, people are already paying already, so it is even going down again. So there's no assurance it will get to Monday. So you want to pay as fast as possible. Can you guarantee this program will work for me? I believe you have addressed this already. If and only if that you satisfy our two conditions, you are not lazy and you're ready to do the work. If at this point you are here to make decisions that will bring financial stability into your life, then I believe that maybe you don't want this, or maybe you are okay with where you are right now. Maybe you're okay with the insults you get, or you enjoy borrowing apps money from all those loan apps that will be messing all your family, telling people that you are a debtor, all of those nonsense insults. All right. And so remember, you are just one information away from your financial breakthrough. And like I said before, I had people like I still see people who attended that same class that I attended, and their lives were and their lives have not gone anywhere because they didn't act on information. It is one thing to see an information that can change your life, and it's another thing to act on that information to do whatever it takes. Excuse is not an option. All right, because if you make excuse right now, your life is going to remain the same. All right. So I don't show you road. I hope you make the choice that will be best for you and your loved ones. All right. So this is it. This is the account info. This is the account info. You can go and make your payments. So we have come to the end of the class. So you can ask your questions, guys. You can ask your questions. Take a screenshot of the account really, really fast. This is the account info on your screen. Don't forget, 25,000 naira slot is already going down. We don't have much time anymore. All right, let me take your questions. Send your proof of payment to the admin as a private message. That's what you should do. Send it as a private message. Message the admin privately and say, hey, admin, this is my proof of payment. We are not going to open the group. Why? Because we don't want the group to be spammed by some people. When people who start spamming the group with their nonsense links now. And I don't want that kind of stuff. All right. Do we have any questions? So I'm just taking questions. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? If I don't see your questions, obviously maybe the chats are going up so fast. Again, as you are making your payment, comment paid in the chat and message the admin privately and say, admin, this is my proof of payment. Be careful. Anyone that messaged you claiming to be me, all right, telling you to pay into any PalmPay account is obviously a scam. The only account you should pay to is the one on your screen, which is the UBA Bank Mori Ibrahim. All right, please be very careful. We that have made the payment, when is our mentorship commencing? When the question you should be asking us, as you're making your payment, you'll be given access to the program. All right, so you have to do your part first, which means you have to go through the lessons A to Z. You know, I didn't complete it, so you have to go through the lessons A to Z and then follow the steps. So there's a videos you watch. Once you watch videos, you take this. You just say you watch video one. Whatever video one says you should do, you do it, and you follow. You take the action. All right. So whenever you are unclear, you are past. That is when the mentorship now comes into part where you can have people assist you and all that jazz. The program is how long? This is a self-paced program. We are not going to tell you come by 8 a.m. every day, come and be attending class. Everything is recorded. You watch it is at your own pace. All right. So if I missed your question, so sorry. I'm already getting tired. So yeah, we have come to the end. So yeah, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you guys for staying with me. For those of you who paid, congratulations again. And I'm going to do my best to serve you guys and make sure everyone who is everyone becomes financially comfortable through me. So that at the end of the day, you can send me gifts on my birthday and all of that. And when you start making money, please do your best to teach other people because I cannot teach everybody in Nigeria because I mean teaching is hard work, and Nigerians now. There's some point where I'll just get tired of everything. I'll just stop teaching. So when you start making your own money, please help other people, right? Because like that's the only way we can grow as a country. All right, and of course charge them because when people pay for something, trust me, that's when they will be serious with it because they will like, come on, I don't want to do their money. I must be serious, and that's why they get results. So when are we getting the video classes? Again, as soon as your payment is confirmed, you have sent your payment to the admin. Just wait. As soon as everything is confirmed, you'll be given a link where you're going to access it via your email. All right. So you don't have to worry about that. How to access the IME? Again, once your payment is confirmed, all right, by the admins, you just have to be patient. Nobody's going to scam you. They know the payments takes time because we are trying to avoid, some people tell you they pay, they will do fake payments, all of those things. So we want to make sure you actually paid before we give you access. All right. So I believe I answered your questions. And yeah. So good night, guys. Thank you for your time. I appreciate. I love you all. And make sure you follow me on Facebook so that we can interact more. And see you. And cheers. Good night, guys. Good night. I have a call. Adieu.